Okay, Kia. So I'm making a video today on some thoughts. What I've been seeing. This, well, people say it's to do with the Trump victory. I think the Trump will have nothing to do with this. And I also think that some of the suspects won't have anything to do with this. However, according to one person, we're getting ready for World War Two. Yes. Maybe I had no idea that World War Two had not been. Maybe come back in time. I don't know. Anyway, well, what we are possibly heading to is World War Three, is what some people are predicting. But it's who's going to start it. It's a big question. It's a question on everyone. And I reckon it could be closer to what you call home. And I don't think it's going to be Trump, Putin, or anyone like that. I reckon it's going to be people. I think it's going to be the public. I think. I mean, already you've had Hillary supporters attack Trump supporters, and I think that's going to come into a civil war. I think the racism from the Hillary supporters is going to trigger the the Trump supporters to fight back against the Hillary supporters. Because I don't understand they are doing what they're fighting against. But again, look at United States fascism. They use fascism as a method to stop fascism. So it seems like these fucking muppets they do exactly what they're fighting against. That's what it says. Now we go on to the team standing. Now UK has got a prime minister that says that she's going to respect the voting decision of the Brexit. How she does that can result in a lot of things. Whatever which way it goes, she's going to piss off a lot of people because these SJWs that were not happy about the result wanted a revote because wait, UKIP lead at the time broke his promise of having money for the NHS. Dictatorships. You have to vote him in. Two, he doesn't exactly make us have the final say. What he meant by that was he would ask for this. But obviously, you expect things to change overnight. Those who voted out were expecting next one it comes, European Union would be gone. Just like it takes time. Now, I have a funny feeling that she's going to go for what the Switzerland is in, not in the European Union, but they got free trade agreement, which means they got to allow anyone in the eurozone. This puts at risk the Commonwealth Union big time. Possibly so much that it won't happen because countries like Australia and Canada don't want Eastern Europeans flooding their country, working for a few years until they have residency, or in this case, a few months, or not working all for a few months and then jumping onto their benefits. They don't want stuff like that. This is why there's no Commonwealth Union. This is why a lot of people have lived in this fucking hellhole called the United Kingdom and have to put up with mass immigrations of unwanted non-Commonwealth people from countries that have no respect for their country. Now, I'm not speaking for every person that is come from Eastern Europe, though a lot of them are good, hard-working, respectful people, and I don't think they should be put in that category. But there are ones out there, and in the Eastern European, you've got the Romans, the Gypsies. Guess what? They have European Union citizenship. They can come in anytime they want to, and they would fuck up the country big time because they don't want to work. They don't want to do it. So we all know that Russia is not part of the European Union, and they're not. It's not saying they're racist. They know the risks of being part of it. They know how they would be controlled by a Nazi government. One of them lives in Germany. How ironic. Oh yes, as a female, she speaks for females. Oh, she imports what she imports rape nicely. You know, to get raped in Europe is much easier to swim. That's how easy it is. And you don't have to worry though to blind time. Although I don't know what's worse, being raped in Europe or being raped in India. You go to the police in India, some states the police will actually sexually molest you when you've gone in to report it. In Europe, they try to turn a blind eye to it, which is causing public unrest with the civilized people because they know it's wrong and it is wrong. So before Trump got in, we all knew that the USA would be on Saudi Arabia's side. Now Trump's in, America could be on the side of the good. I mean, this is hard to believe, but United Kingdom, as it stands, is actually on the side of the bad side. United Kingdom are actually supporting countries like Saudi Arabia, who support ISIS. So next time one of your friends gets attacked, or you've got friends who've been killed by ISIS, oh, you know who to blame. You know to blame countries like France, United Kingdom, Germany, those countries, because they're funding a country that supports ISIS. Yet they are very fast at giving a punishment to countries like Iran for having certain weapons, mass nuclear weapons, but Saudi Arabia does something and they turn it back down, even though they're supporting a terrorist group that's a threat to the world. Yeah, that makes fucking sense. Now, Trump has said we need to watch China. I somehow say, yeah, every country should watch. You know, you can't trust any country. But as it stand, if Clinton won, I would, the Russia side may have found it difficult to win, not because they're weak, because not weak country, it's because the countries they're signing with don't really like the government. Um, uh, for example, China. A lot of Chinese people resent their government and would be very quick, given the opportunity, to turn the guns on the government. Okay, a lot of Iranians don't like the Sharia law that they live in. We've heard how bad Iran is at Sharia law, but doesn't Saudi Arabia do it worse? Last I checked, they do. I mean, doesn't Iran give put you in prison for years, 7 to 10 years, to give the family a chance to give you forgiveness, to give a chance for a stay of execution before they execute you? I think they do. And I didn't Saudi Arabia a few years ago, like 2 years ago, just execute a woman as soon as she's found guilty, took her out and executed her. Oh yes, she didn't. It wasn't a woman, not a wasn't this woman not a Saudi? That's correct. She wasn't a Saudi. But but Iran is the worst country. Iran is committing more human rights violations. No, Iran has got a few folks, execution. I mean, they are working on that. I mean, around the clock. But Iran is they do something wrong and they are punished. Yet, so it is. Now, why do you think Saudi Arabia got executed a non-Saudi woman? Oh yeah, that's what she's from Myanmar. She's Burmese, and the United States at that time didn't like Burma, didn't like the Burmese, didn't like Myanmar. But why? Could it be to do with the USA have a strong relationship with India and possibility of India stealing Myanmar land. Maybe that's to do with it. Maybe because Myanmar doesn't like the fact that their land some years ago got stolen by India. USA has decided to purge Myanmar. Now we all know that the Myanmar government hasn't been a good boy. We all know this. But the thing is, Meg's idea of punishing countries that do bad is to don't aim for the government. The government, it doesn't affect the government. They're punishing the people, the innocent people who go to work, live their lives, who have nothing to do with all this bullshit going on. So when you're punishing a country because their leader is committing crime, international crimes, you have to stop to think that the leader the country you're punishing, the leader, it doesn't affect the leader. The leader can still go on and do what he wants. You know, he still make those weapons. You can put sanctions. You can punish. You can stop trade from going there, food going there, or limited. It just means the people get less because he ain't gonna say, yeah, I've committed a few crimes, so I must be punished. You can carry on living your lives and you can carry on having your food, having your wage. No, it's gonna say fuck the people. He comes first. But that's how per se works. Um, Obviously, naturally, Commonwealth countries will join forces. However, Myanmar is a Commonwealth country. I think. Yeah, actually, yes, I did read online. It's a Commonwealth country. They could be the only Commonwealth country that doesn't side with the United Kingdom. Should with the Commonwealth countries, should United Kingdom and the Commonwealth countries carry on supporting Saudi Arabia and because of India. However, India and Pakistan is a conflict as well, so you could see two not joining with each other. Now, if Pakistan is on support with Saudi Arabia, that could have a whole twist on. I know the video went out, so it didn't go very viral because the Saudi Arabia government actually prosecuted the person who filmed it, I believe, and they want to take it down. I don't know. I don't know if it's still up there. If the Burmese female being beheaded is still up there. But if it really got out there, really, this could have a big knock-on effect on how, if and when World War II, World War III, sorry, was to happen, how it could play. Even little stuff like this, you got little stuff like that. It could play a big knock effect. Now, I believe the Burmese government does know better, and they did want to attack Saudi Arabia, but Saudi Arabia has too many powerful friends to actually do something about it. Although I don't think the execution of the jury involved this from Saudi Arabia will be planning any visits to Myanmar, because it could be the same sort of trial where someone points out they did it and they get executed, get taken out and executed. Be a bit of karma, eh? So I don't think they'll be planning on. But it would be really great to see them plan this, see them, see them go to Myanmar and forced to get punished for that horrendous crime. Another thing that World War III is the mass immigration of refugees. Now, back in February, I was in Belgium. This is when my bag got stolen, and basically, I found that when I got to Germany, so it got taken off the couch. I mentioned this in a hostel in Bulgaria. This social justice warrior, this piece of shit, that I personally should be put on trial for supporting terrorism because he don't hear it, okay? He won't be silent about it because what I was saying was racist. 2 months later, a month or two later, what happens? Oh yes, that's right. Fucking Belgium was attacked by terrorism, by refugees. And all I said was, if it was a Syrian that committed a crime, they should be sent back. And anybody with common sense will fucking say the same. If you are going for another country, and you committing crimes in another country, you're from another country, you should be fucking sent back. Why should the taxpayer pay for you to be in prison and get free fucking meals there and a free bed? While there's fucking people on the streets in that country who struggle to get one meal a day. I mean, it's a fucking joke. And a lot of these Syrian refugees, they're not refugees. Because the ones who are having problems, the ones who's are having issues, are having problems getting in. Because the ones who are getting in, they're criminals, they're expert. Some of them are so good at being criminals that they send their children to do the crime, so they can't be punished. That is a fucking mess, man. Because if you were seriously struggling and starving and all that, where you had to go and steal some food, you do it yourself. You wouldn't send your children out to pickpocket people and steal people's items, at all. You won't want to risk your child, because you come from a country where you get punished no matter what your age. You're gonna get punished, right? So you don't, if you're a real refugee, you don't really know the laws of the land, and you're not going to risk your child possibly getting prosecuted or getting punished. So you'd go and do it yourself. But no, these people know what they're doing. They know the European laws, and they know the things they get out. They know how to get away with these crimes, and they commit. This is going to cause a big fucking civil unrest between the people. And I think the people who support these assholes are the ones who voted Remain, the ones who voted Clinton, the ones who are social justice warriors who believe in if you speak out against them, you're racist, and people that are sick and tired of. So that's what could be the cause of World War III. It might not be political. It could literally be a civil war in one of the Western countries, especially in Europe. Now, Germany is a strong candidate for being one, but this could be between German Muslims and non-German Muslims. Now, I do believe that a few politicians probably will get overthrown, and I think there will be probably a few of them may receive unofficial death penalties. And I think I do believe this. North Korea being involved, I think North Korea, they will probably send a lot of the poor people out to war to be used as wars. However, there's thousands, there's more of the people than the army itself, I think. And if they send them all out to fight for their fantastic leader, and they get given guns, you may find that North Korea will fall and the government will fall. And I think it's a matter of time before the whole public realises that they've been scammed, they've been bullshitted all their lives, and I think there's going to be a big change in North Korea and its government. I think executions, and rightfully so, executions will happen. King Lung 2, 3, 4, 50 million. I think he has some sort of learning difficulties. I think he's got some sort of special needs. He's not with it. why took the role of his dad and being like his dad. Why couldn't he just change things? And he's so happy to control. So even after the war starts, we're gonna see some Russian style of World War, which basically 1 minute one team, next minute another team. I don't think World War Two is gonna start very soon. It's like World War Three. I don't know why I said World War Two. I don't know why I'm fucking mumbling. Um, yeah, I don't get tired. Tired. I don't know why World War Two. Why shit? When World War Three will start, but I also don't think that the people who they're trying to put the blame on is to blame. Once Trump gets into the office, he starts sorting shit out. I think I think it will calm down. I think the real war will be between terrorism, and I think after taking out the terrorists, I think he's going to go for the gangs, the big gangs, the cartel and all that. And I think other countries are going to follow. And I think that's when the Mexican government will work with him to get rid of these pieces of shits um, once and for all. Any gang member, especially gang leaders that are in prison in the United States, I say to Trump, don't deport them. Just put them up and just execute them, because you send them out to Mexico, it's going to be trouble for Mexico. You're going to be causing problems. So big criminals from other countries, just take them out. Don't keep them alive, because they're going to ruin someone else's life. Um, to UK, I say the next election is 2020, I think. Yes, 2020. And Theresa May says she's not going to give a election. If she doesn't put a promise on the Brexit vote, and she doesn't respect the wishes of the majority of voters, no matter how many have the regrets because they're too fucking retarded to understand how politics works. And I'm not bringing out in politics. I'm just showing you average Joe, but fucking I even know more than these fucking retards. It shows how uneducated we as a society actually are. Someone who didn't get into university, but is more fucking smart than fucking someone that comes in university at the moment. That says a lot, okay? This is how fucking retarded as a nation we are becoming, as a world, okay? As a Western civilization. So anyway, um, wait to see what Theresa May does. See how she plays in these next 5 years. Obviously, if she goes over the top and she starts really fucking everything up, she could get overthrown. It could cause civil unrest. If she turns out to be a bitch, she's Margaret Thatcher, the fucking milk snatcher, version 2. Just vote the bitch out, okay? Vote the bitch out. You can do that, people. You can vote a bitch out. If she turns out to be great and she's doing good for the country, by all means, keep her in. But David Cameron done a lot, and I think there's could be things she may want to change, she may not want to change. I think David Cameron only got in last time on was because he promised a Brexit vote. He lived on that promise, and I think that's where I respect him, because he lived up to his promise. So many politicians have made promises and have never kept them, but because he didn't get his own way and the vote didn't go the way he wants, he quit like a little fucking baby. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna upload this because I can't be fucking arsed editing at this time of night. And basically, yeah, don't be fooled. Um, don't be fooled about the don't think you know what's going to cause World War Three. Don't think you know what's going to who's going to cause it. be surprised and be shocked when who's going to start it, who's going to cause it. Just be prepared to be shocked. Hell, it could be your fucking next door neighbour. It could be your next door neighbour, your best friend down the bar. Could be the one to start it. So be prepared for the unexpected. And yeah, just by the way, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think the Trump vote. Let's put a pause on World War Three. No matter what those giants in the media have told you, we all know it's fucking bullshit. Don't listen to their shit. You know, listen to Infowars. Listen to people like that. Listen to Packer. Listen to Paul Joseph Walsh. Listen to those people. The people with common fucking sense. Don't listen to Muppets on a TV channel that charges you against your free will to watch other TV shows, other TV channels called the BBC. Don't listen to them. Don't because there's a big difference between opinions and facts. The media gives out opinions. Infowars, they give out facts.